Hello, I'm Terry, or some of you know me as Terry Sue Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. Welcome, stampers. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Normally today, which is Monday, I have a quick tip. Well, today I am going to craft and make a card. I'm going to share some information with you about my April card class, and we're going to craft using one of the new stamp sets in the annual catalog that'll be coming out in May. I'm also going to share really quick the 5 in colors with you. And I'd love for you to tell me which one that you like the best. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing by clicking that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. And thanks to all of you that are returning. So along the way today, I'm going to throw in 2 or 3 quick tips. But we are going to make a card, and stay with me to the end because I have another card to show you. So let's turn the camera down and let's start stamping. I wanted to tell you about this fun April card class that I'm having this month. I'm going to be using the stamp set Celebrate Sunflowers, and the class is free with a qualifying order of $30 and using me, Terry Hartley, as your demonstrator. And you need to use this host code, and through April 15th, that's the last day, to sign up for the April card class. And we're going to make 6 projects, 5 cards, 2 of each, 2 designs, and then a slimline card and a 3D project. And we will stamp together on Zoom on Friday, April 30th at 6:30 to make the projects. And there'll be prizes and giveaways too. I think you're really going to like the cards. And you can go to my blog, my webpage at www.rusticbarncards.com. And I have more information on there. And I also have what you'll need, like adhesive, your own scissors, those type of things. And then I also will have the ink colors that I'm going to use. You can use any ink colors that you want, but if you hop over to my webpage, then it shows you everything I'm going to use, and if you want to add any of those to your order, you can do that just by clicking whatever items that you want. So check that out on my webpage. And again, the deadline to sign up for the April card class is through April 15th. And then right now we have the last chance product sale, and I know some of my customers have kind of disappointed because some things that they had on their wish list, they're already sold out. So definitely check this list. It's over on my webpage also, and some of the retiring items are going really fast from the retiring catalog. And of course, our new catalog. And this is the cover of the beautiful new annual catalog that goes live on May 4th, 2021. And I'm not able to open it yet until May 4th. But if you do not have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalog, reach out to me. Click in the description down below. You'll find more information how you can do that. And let me show you really quick the new 5 in colors that we're going to have. And then we're going to do a little stamping. So this is Pale Papaya. Polished Pink. Fresh Freesia, I believe is how you pronounce that. And it's to me, it's kind of a real pale or light lavender. Soft Succulent. And the 5th color is Evening Evergreen. I can see fall or any time of the year actually, but I was thinking Christmas too, the holidays. So these are the 5 in colors, and they come, each have their own ribbon and their own marker, Stampin' Blends, and even some in-color embellishments. So you'll want to check that out. And if you can't wait until May 4th, join my team. You can choose $125 worth of product, pay only $99, free shipping, and you can choose items from this new catalog, as well as retiring catalog, and even the mini January to June catalog to reach that $125 worth of product. And then you'll be joining my team of stampers, and we have a lot of fun in a private Facebook group. So again, I'll have some information down below how you can sign up and if you want to be a hobby demonstrator, this is perfect time to do that, because after you sign up, you can save money on your crafting supplies. And who doesn't like to save money, right? Okay, well, I think we are ready to do some stamping. And even though this is Monday, and usually I do a quick tip, I guess my quick tip is sharing a sneak peek of one of the new stamp sets out of the new annual catalog. And I'm going to be using Quiet Meadow. And it is gorgeous. I love this stamp here, the flower. Here would be kind of like for a background, has some words. Two little flowers here. Love, thinking of you, you're too kind. Heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. And then look at this splatter stamp. Those are, I think we all love splatter stamps because we can use those in our background too. And this set does have dies with it. So let me show you all these beautiful dies. As you can see, I've already been using some of them. So we are going to have fun making a card today, and I hope you like it. If you like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe by clicking that subscribe button down below. If you click that bell icon, you'll be notified when I upload videos. Our card base is basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. And sometimes when you fold it in half, if it doesn't look very good on this side, if you turn it over, then usually the other side is perfect. So there's one tip today, right? And then I'm going to use the new end color. So I'm using Pale Papaya, and 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to use one stitched rectangle for a layer. And I just keep them here. I don't know about you. I love the stitched rectangles, but sometimes I'm not always putting them back quite so easy. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me to get it all back in the right order. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm using the next to the largest stitched rectangle. And I've already die cut out using basic white. And I always use thick basic white cardstock on my cards. And you don't need to. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily need to, but I just like the thick. Okay, let's go ahead and do some stamping. So I brought in the Pale Papaya ink pad, and I have mounted the largest flower on a block. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. We have a thunderstorm going on right now, so hopefully that isn't going to impact the video. Hopefully you will be able to still hear me, and hopefully there's no thunder coming through. So I'm going to place this over to the left. I'm going to straighten it up, and I think I'm going to bring in a sticky note because I'm going to place part of the stem off of the card, and I do not want it to go into the border of our stitched rectangle. Here we go. So can you see that? I think you can. All right. And I'll press down and straight up. There we go. Well, the light's just blinked, so hopefully we're going to be okay. I'm going to bring in the metal dies, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in a scrap of pale papaya, and I'm going to go ahead and die cut this flower out here. And then here it is, and then I'm going to bring my take your pick tool, and there's just a couple little places that I need to go ahead and punch out. Now the centers of the flowers, they stay. You do not punch those out. All right, let's go ahead and attach this to our card. So I'm bringing in my silicone craft sheet and my liquid glue, and I'll just put some glue on our flower. Just like that. Turn this over, and we are going to lay it right here. And in our dies, we have a butterfly. So I'm going to add a butterfly to our card. I'm going to bring in a scrap of So Saffron, and we'll go ahead and die cut this butterfly out. So I'm going to bring in our pale papaya and the Thinking of You that comes from our Quiet Meadow. On second thought, I'm going to bring in a scrap of pale papaya and our Memento Black, and we are going to stamp Thinking of You in the Memento Black, and then we're going to use the small stitched rectangle, and we'll place that right over here and die cut that. So here we have Thinking of You. I'm going to go ahead and turn that over. I have it, and we'll put our little butterfly on too. So I'm going to add 3 dimensionals. Stay with me to the end because I have another card to show you. Using the same stamp set. So I'm going to place this up here, and I could have went ahead and added my layer. My basic white, which I think I'm going to do now. So I'm going to turn this over and add our layer of basic white on our pale papaya layer. And we will center this the best we can before I press it down. Let's see. No, it needs to go to the left just a little bit. I don't know about you, but sometimes I need to hold the card in front of me up to my eyes to see if it's level or not. But I think we did okay on that. So let's bring our card base in, and we are going to go ahead and add this. And I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. I have 9. That way, if you send it in the mail, if you're just going to hand deliver, you would probably just need 5, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. But I am going to mail this, and I definitely do not want this layer to not adhere to the card base. So again, I'm going to try to, nope, need to go over just a little bit. So let's pop that back up and turn it just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add our butterfly. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of bring those wings up a little bit, make it look a little more realistic. And then I'm going to put a dimensional right here on the back. I think I'm going to use a mini dimensional. So I'll bring in, and I can probably get 2, maybe not. It's like just 1, okay. And I'm going to, we could put him up here, but I think I'm just going to put him right here. And let's add some embellishments. So I'm going to bring in the 2021-2023 in color jewels. Aren't they gorgeous? They're beautiful. And as you can see, I've used a few of these. So we're going to go ahead and add the pale papaya. And I'm going to put one here. And oh, let's see. What do you think? We'll put one down here and we'll do one more. Put one. Seems like I'm wanting to put one right there and I'm thinking of you, aren't I? So maybe we'll bring this one down a little bit. There we go. Thinking of you. So we've used the new in color pale papaya. And we use the Quiet Meadow stamp set and dies. So a really quick and simple card. And you could also stamp a flower inside. So you could use part of this to stamp inside. Let's do that real quick. So we're going to go ahead and move our dimensionals out of the way. If we don't put this cap on, another tip, definitely put the cap on the multi-liquid glue because otherwise it will dry out really quick. And then we're going to go ahead and open up to the pale papaya and bring in our stamp. And I'm just going to do just the top portion of it. And I brought in, these are the small grid papers for the Stamparatus, but they also work well if you want to protect your stamping surface. And there we have stamped inside our card. And of course, we could also stamp our envelope because we do not want naked envelopes, right? Okay, let me show you the other card that I made. So here is the other card. I used Granny Apple Green, and then I did a little pop of color with Daffodil Delight, and added Playing with Patterns, which is in the retiring catalog, but it also will be in the new annual catalog coming out. And then I die cut from the metal dies. There is a die that has it's a label die, and there are also 2 butterfly dies in the die set. The metal dies that go with the Quiet Metal stamp set. And then this time I went ahead and just adhered the layer, and then I did pop up the basic white layer with dimensionals. And if you do not have a color ribbon that you want, then another tip is to buy the Crinkled Seam binding ribbon, and you can use it just like it is. It's white, but you also can use your Stampin' Blends, and you can color this any color. So I used my Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blend, and here's a little bit of the ribbon left over. And I used the light Granny Apple. I could have, get the cap off here, I could have used the dark, but you just, however much you need, and you just, and then you have any color ribbon that will coordinate with your cardstock. So here are my 2 Thinking of You cards that I made. Do you like the one in the new in color, Pale Papaya? Or do you like the Granny Apple Green? So this Granny Apple Green is a little bit busier than the Pale Papaya, because I put an extra butterfly, and then I put the label down here and added a bow. So let me know which one that you like. And remember, the last chance sale is going on through May 3rd, but you probably want to hop on and purchase the items before they're gone. And then I hope you'll sign up for the April class, Celebrate Sunflowers. It's going to be a fun class, 6 projects, and it is free if you place a qualifying order of $30. And then I will send out your card kit, which is free, the week of the 19th of April, and we will, you can join me on Zoom on April 30th, and you can receive more information at my webpage blog, www.rusticbarncards.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe by clicking that subscribe button down below. And I would love to hear what your favorite in color is. I do like Pale Papaya. I also like the Polished Pink. Well, I really like all of them. So I can't wait to start crafting with and trying the different colors on my cards. Thank you for watching, and have a great week.